It's a raccoon with a gun. No, listen. It's a raccoon with a gun. Welcome to Hailstorm Reviews. My name is Austin Hale. Today I'll be reviewing the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is directed by James Gunn and stars Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, and David Bautista. In the movie, Chris Pratt's character is going in to get this orb. He's kind of like an outlaw, and he finds out that there's an Infinity Stone in this orb, and so a bunch of people are trying to get this orb to have power, and it's basic plot, but yeah, that's what the movie's about. This is one of my most anticipated movies of the year. When they first announced this movie, I was on the fence. I didn't know who these people were. I didn't understand why they were doing this movie, especially in Phase 2, because it connects with Avengers 3 more than it does Avengers 2, but I thought, maybe it'll be good. And guess what? It is very good. This movie is awesome. It is one of the funniest Marvel movies that is out there. It's like right next to the Avengers in how funny it is. The chemistry between each of the characters is just fantastic. Each of the characters have their own personality and they work really well with each other to the fact that you don't even care that Dave Bautista is not even an actor, because his character is so over the top that his over the top acting works perfectly. And that's another point. Most people thought that Dave Bautista was a terrible choice because he's apparently not that good of an actor and he's a wrestler, and apparently that doesn't work out that well. But the thing is, his character in this movie is exactly over the top, big. This movie has a lot of 80s references because Chris Pratt's character is from the 80s. You learn this in the beginning of the movie. And so I love the contrast between the science fiction side of it and also the 80s music and the 80s references they use. It's awesome. It's really funny. It's relatable. You know the references they're talking about, making Chris Pratt an extremely relatable character. And I thought he was the perfect choice for this character. He was like Andy from Parks and Rec meets Han Solo. That is who he was, and it was awesome. The character who stole this movie, like I thought he was going to, is Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon is one of the coolest characters ever invented in cinema. Him and Groot, their character pieces were just so amazing and hilarious. They did a really good job of taking the funny scenes and changing them into a dramatic moment where it didn't feel forced, where it didn't feel they were trying to force in some dramatic moments because it's a funny movie. Another thing, this movie is excellently paced. I did not feel like it was 2 hours long at all. It felt like it went by that fast. It was so much fun. One of the most entertaining movies I've seen in a long time. Now, this movie is not perfect. In fact, I was just a little bit disappointed. Not too much. I love the movie, but I had extremely high expectations. A problem I had with this movie is the villain. Ronan is his name, and he was really generic. He was kind of like Malekith from Thor 2. I didn't feel like he was really developed at all. I felt like he was just doing bad things to do bad things. He wasn't relatable as a villain at all. He was just kind of there. So, special guest star today, guys. My friend Parker Marlowe is in the house, and he's going to talk about this movie along with me. So, Parker, what did you think of Guardians of the Galaxy?
I loved this movie so much. I love Chris Pratt. I disagree with Austin on the villain. He did have a motive. At the beginning of the movie, he says that it's part of his religion he's exterminating heretics or something.
Don't get me wrong, this movie was fantastic. I loved seeing this movie. I thought it was the funnest movie I've seen all year, actually. It's just fun and entertaining. So I'm going to give Guardians of the Galaxy a 9 out of 10. So thank you for watching. Please click the like and subscribe button. What did you think of Guardians of the Galaxy? And if you haven't seen it yet, what is your favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie? Put that in the comment section below. I'd love to read it. Please like and subscribe. And as always, I'm Austin Hale, and I'll see you next time.